All right, so today is March 11, and it's 11 days up to 21 days, and I'm at a flow state of mind right now, at harmony on what needs to get done, and I'm just excited. Let me take a knee. I'm excited just to be in a position to continue staying consistent and persistent, and I just want to keep this exercise going. There's always a lot of things that run through my mind before I speak, so sometimes that moment of silence is just like think before you speak per se. But I'm not overthinking. I'm just going with the flow of things. So everybody get started in this workout here. Let's do 15. Been pretty consistent on the 10 reps for everything. Let's do 15. The soreness is gone. The muscles feel a little bit more tighter than usual. We're a little more than halfway there. Once again, today is the day 11th of March, 2022, and this is a 21-day fasting in the 1.5 mile walk and jog, the balance basic workout here that I think could get results. Just a disclaimer or heads up, you could fit in your exercise. I just recommend to keep it short and simple, less than 15 minutes of a workout. Try not to pull no muscle, things like that. So let's get started and take it from there. 15 reps, all right, for everything.
Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. There's an interesting philosophy, and you'll find it to be true, that when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And I want to add that when the teacher is ready, the student appears. The quality of the teacher that you attract into your life is going to be based on the purity of your intent and the quality of student that you are. A lot of times we want to blame the external world for not giving us the information the way we need, when what we really have to do is we have to remove the layers within ourselves to uncover the teachers that were already there. It's just we didn't notice them. And because of our limited or low level of self-esteem or self-confidence, we did not recognize them as our true teachers. Now, I'm saying this because this theme and the contents within this book help you realize certain things about how reality works. And it's a model for reality, and everybody sees reality different, but you're interested in getting into a high level of success, so you have attracted this particular type of philosophy, which again is a philosophy that had spawned a large different groups of sub-niches in the personal development industry. You can look at a lot of different concepts and different exercises and things that people do in the personal development industry. You could track it back to the origins of this book. So while this book is very deep and there's a lot of information, I pulled out what I feel is the most relevant for those of you that watch my videos to further the discussions that we've already been having. And what we're really trying to do is remove layers, blind spots, smoke screens, and project outwards pure intent, clear intent. You might say you want something. You might say you want to achieve a certain level of success, but maybe you don't really want it. Maybe you just think you want it because you see others want it and you think that that's going to make you happy. Well, when you start to remove these layers, you start to really figure out your self-image. You start to really see yourself. Now, the truth is, that people are always revealing to you where you are. Anytime you get angry at somebody, anytime you look down upon somebody, anytime you think that somebody has done you wrong, the knee-jerk reaction is to blame the other person, is to say it's their fault. The higher, more evolved, realized thing to do, if you're on this journey, and you're at that level of understanding, is to look to see where you're doing that same thing that they're doing, that you're not aware of, and then systematically work on removing that thing out of your life to stop doing it also. Anything that you don't like about a person, you're doing yourself. And if you want to improve your self-image, which is going to create the results that you want, which is going to attract people into your life, which is going to clarify your intent, you're going to attract the right teachers, you're going to attract specifically what you say you want consciously, then you have to remove these layers and you have to come to peace and understand that the external world is a projection of your internal state. And you need to stop fighting the external. You need to say that the external is revealing to you where you need to work on. And then you'll realize that everyone is the teacher. And when you recognize that, you'll not only value people more, but you'll value your time more. You'll value yourself more. You'll discover what it is you really want. And then you'll go to work towards achieving those goals, and you'll raise the bar higher and higher and higher. And then underlining that whole process of doing that is this philosophy right here that I've extracted from the book. This process. And it's a 5-step process. And it encompasses, and we're going to go deep on it, everything that I just mentioned right now. So number 1 is to conduct an accurate inventory and analysis of the contents of your self-image. The self-image is stored in the subconscious mind. We can alter the self-image, and we can project outwards the self-image that is going to attract to us, but is going to clarify our intent, and it's going to automatically get us to take action through the subconscious means to produce the results we want. Number 2 is identify erroneous and restrictive programming embedded in your self-image and systematically alter it to better suit your purposes. Then use your imagination to reprogram and manage your self-image, and use your imagination in concert with your self-image to effectively communicate with your servo mechanism so that it acts as an automatic success mechanism, moving you steady towards your goals, including getting back on course when confronted with obstacles. Effectively use, finally, your servo mechanism as something like a giant search engine to provide precisely the idea, information, or solution you need for any particular purpose. So the automatic success mechanism and the servo mechanisms are your subconscious mind. Your intent or your conscious mind specifically, can control where the subconscious mind's energies are directed. But if there's conflicting ideologies and conflicting self-image projected from the subconscious, just built from past situations and past experiences, then you're going to experience frustration, fear, guilt, confusion, because there is no alignment or very little alignment between the conscious wanting of something and the subconscious self-image. What we want to do is we want to get our conscious mind in alignment with our subconscious mind, because then it is going to increase our focus so we can be able to tap into specifically what areas we need to, and the vast search engine of knowledge and repository and data that's contained from all the reference experiences you have in your life that is stored within your subconscious mind to pull out the specific ideas, information, or action items or solutions to help you navigate through reality to produce the result that you want. So let's start with the first one. First step is to conduct an accurate inventory and analysis and contents of your self-image. You act and feel not according to what things are really like, but according to the image your mind holds of what they are like. So in other words, nothing in life has any meaning until you give it meaning. You can look at the same situation or the same circumstance And you could give that same circumstance to 4 or 5 different people. And all of them are going to interpret it differently. Now, provided if they had the same kind of experiences in life, they might have similarities. But if they grew up in totally different environments, had totally different upbringings, had totally different stimulus, different self-images of themselves, then whatever that circumstance, they're going to interpret it different. Failure, for example, is interpreted totally different by the successful entrepreneur than the entrepreneur that never tends to get their business in a place of success. Failure in sales is interpreted a lot different by the successful salesperson than the salesperson who never makes quota. The successful salesperson might see failure as optimization data.
That was day 11 right there. Patience comes to mind. I was definitely being patient. A late start today. And be able to still go the distance on the run, which has been pretty consistent these past few days. But patience and exercising, working out, and breathing through those reps there. So hopefully, you're getting the results that you're looking for. I think I mentioned yesterday, what do you want? Hopefully someone out there was able to place their order in today's life, so you can be able to work towards that. Goal still stays the same in this fasting: health, strength. I'm gonna throw in their wisdom, but just be able to focus in on what's needed to get done. So with that being said, you guys have a great day. Take care.